G'day, I'm Mark from Self-Sufficient Me, and this video is all about you guys. I want to thank you so much for 10,000 subs. I can't believe that my humble YouTube channel has reached such a great milestone. 10,000 subs, that's a lot of people, and I'm extremely grateful that you have put your faith in my channel enough to hit that subscribe button. So thank you very much. Now I feel like my videos have improved over the last 12 months, especially the last 12 months. My editing skills, I've tried to make my videos more interesting, and I hope that's contributed to the increase in subs. So what I'm saying is, I feel that I'm growing with my channel. If you'd see some of my older videos. G'day, I'm Mark Valencia, and welcome to Self-Sufficient Me. They're so terrible. I look back at them and I know I'm still a very, very amateur video maker now, but if I look back at some of my first couple of videos, fair dinkum, they should be removed from YouTube. They're just awful. But no, we could probably leave them up there as an example of how not to make YouTube videos. But anyway, when I look back at them, because I sometimes do, and there's sometimes people make comments on them, I tend to, think to myself, wow, I really have improved. And so and a lot of that is due to you guys, educating me, telling me what you like, what you don't like, being frank with me. And this YouTube community thing really has made a big part in my life. If I could turn this into sort of like a part-time job or even a career, I'd love to, because the most enjoyment I get is other people enjoying my work or enjoying my videos. I mean, yes, I enjoy living a self-sufficient type lifestyle. It's fantastic, and I like sharing that. But if I can make a video that people enjoy watching, like the duck video I did the other day of me trying to get the ducks into the dam. They're just down the back here at the moment having a play in the mud. They finally go to the dam themselves now, but that video got a lot of good feedback and comments of how people just enjoyed sort of the comedy aspects of it and the editing of it. And I really got a kick out of that. I got a kick out of the comments. I got a kick that I was making people laugh. And so I got a feeling that YouTube is for me. Anyway, to finish off with, I'd like to identify just a few channels that I subscribe to. Now, I subscribe to hundreds of YouTube channels similar to mine. They're into self-sufficiency, gardening, chickens, ducks, that type of thing, quail. And there's a few people out there that I reckon deserve a lot more subs than they have. I obviously can't give all those channels a shout out, but what I'd like to do is just identify a few, and here they are. First one is Ian Nocton. Ian Nocton, which is also his channel name, he's an English gardener. He has an allotment. He's a home dad like I am. He does a bit of home gardening as well and preserving. I think you'd find his channel quite interesting. He's an extremely good and neat vegetable gardener. His garden beds are just immaculate most of the time. He does a great prep job at the off season, and then through spring and summer he grows some of the most excellent vegetables you'll ever want to see, especially his onions. His onions, his leeks, he's got great techniques, so he's worth watching. The next channel I'd like to mention is Aussie Vegan Gardening, Yogi. I don't know what the Yogi bit on the end means, but Aussie Vegan Gardening is pretty straightforward. It's run by Lisa. She's quite a quirky YouTuber. I love her videos. Lisa has a lot of interesting videos about her, of course, as a vegan, but also on lots of other subjects, her gardening, cooking, making smoothies, exercise and fitness advice. and general health and well-being. So check out Lisa's channel. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. She's a really great chick. The next YouTuber I'd like to mention is Adam from Allotment Grow How. Now Adam, I reckon he's a real funny guy. He has a real dry sense of humour. I like his videos. Often they start with him on his way walking to the allotment that he grows his vegetables at, and I don't know, they're quite peaceful but funny at the same time. So go check out Adam's channel at Allotment Grow How. The next channel I want to talk about is Key Player 61, and that's run by Keith. He does a lot of hydroponic gardening. Keith grows some of the best tomatoes you'd ever want to see on YouTube. I can't believe how big and bold his tomato plants grow. I think that you'll enjoy checking out his good information and his good presentation on his videos. Now, speaking of a good guy, this next YouTuber fits that description for sure. It's Raf's Kitchen Garden. He's got lots of good ideas. He has a really interesting presentation style. Down-to-earth gardener, again, definitely worth a look in. So go check out Raf's channel. And last but not least, we'll come back to Oz, is McDowell Manor. McDowell Manor is run by Andy. He keeps quail, chickens, has a really interesting garden setup, does a little bit of DIY stuff as well, and also fermenting, preserving, and plenty of interesting videos in those categories. So go check him out and whack that subscribe button. Well, I've swung the camera around because all my chickens have come up the hill. They're right at my feet. The ducks have gone back in the dam for another swim. And that's it from me. Don't forget to visit those YouTubers I talked about. And I'll have to finish by saying thank you so much again for the 10,000 subs. It's amazing that so many of you have stuck with me for this long. I will endeavour to improve my YouTube videos to the best that I can. And thank you very much for growing with me over the last few years. Bye for now.